Should counter Shadow ALAKAZAM be considered meta? Let me know your thoughts after watching this video. My team consists of Lantern, Shadow ALAKAZAM, and then I have a G-Fisk. We had a great lead right here. Our opponent has an obstacle. Now, I'm just getting up some energy right here. I'm waiting for him to throw. And as soon as he throws, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in my Shadow ALAKAZAM. I think I go ahead and throw a move though. Actually, no. Okay, so I have a bunch of energy saved up. And now we're bringing counter Shadow ALAKAZAM. Sheesh, man, try to say that like it's like a tongue twister. We're gonna go ahead and shield right here because he is a glass cannon, and we're gonna easily be able to farm down. And now we have a fire punch saved up. They bring in a Marowak. Now, are they gonna go ahead and shield this? We're gonna throw the Shadow Ball, which would take it out of existence if it goes through. And they don't shield that, so bye bye to that Marowak. And now they take us down with Empoleon. All good. I have so much energy on this Lantern, so I'm just going to go ahead and bait right here, get a shield, and I do manage to get the shield. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and go straight Thunderbolt after this one, and this should get the last and final shield. I didn't want to bait twice. They end up shielding that, but it's GG's. I'm going to go ahead and shield as well right here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a move. I think I was trying to attempt to catch a move right there, but you know what? We don't got to reveal our last Pokemon. Let's just go ahead and throw this Surf and take this Empoleon out. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe, especially if you want to keep seeing more Go Battle videos. So we take that first match. Moving on to the next one, we got Lantern against Emolga, which is kind of a weird lead, but we're good here. But we can just stay here. I'm going to go ahead and I think I build up to the Thunderbolt and then I throw Surf. I don't really remember. But I am going to go ahead and take this first move. It's okay. Discharge didn't do too much damage, so we're good there. Going to go ahead and now throw the Surf, built up to the Thunderbolt. And I don't think they shield, do they? Okay, so they do shield, and I think that was my reasoning because the Thunderbolt would do neutral damage to it. So I'm like, okay, let's just go ahead and work up to it. Now our opponent's going to throw a move, and I'm not going to shield this. You know, shielding there was a little bit debatable. But going to go ahead and do the Surf here, and I don't think my opponent will shield this one. Let's find out. Okay, so they don't shield it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the G-Fisk, and it looked like they took a minute there. Now they swap into their Medicham, but because it did take them a minute to switch, it did give me an opportunity to get to the Earthquake pretty comfortably. And I am gonna go ahead and try to reach another one, and I should be able to reach it. So things are looking pretty good. Normally this isn't really a favorable matchup, but we're looking good, and they're not running Power Up Punch, which is even better for us. So they are going to get some, probably going to almost work up all the way up to a Psychic, but that's all good. G-Fisk has done his job, going to go ahead and Earthquake it, and then I believe I'm just going to bring in the Lantern, and I think I'm going to throw right away. I don't know if I have a move bank though. I don't actually know. I don't. Never mind, I'm energy dry. So I'm forced to bring in the Shadow ALAKAZAM, and I have to shield here because an Ice Punch would hurt like crazy. So we're going to go ahead and just counter the Medi. And I realized that I couldn't, so what I do, I end up catching a move on the Lantern. My opponent must be so mad at this point because I did need that shield, honestly. Now we could comfortably farm down. They bring back the Emolga, and I have to shield this. Maybe I could have thrown, but I didn't want to just blindly throw, to be honest. So gonna have to shield this, take it down. We have like 2 Fire Punches banked. What do they have? They have a G-Fisk in the back, and we have the back-to-back Fire Punches. So gonna go ahead and throw this first one. Let's see how much damage it does. And that, oh man, it's not stabbing. Look how much damage. Look how much damage. I'm over here left speechless, man. Boom, take it out. ALAKAZAM brings us the win. Now we're gonna go ahead on to the next match. We got Lantern against Lantern. So normally I just go straight up Thunderbolt as soon as I get to it. And mine is a pretty high attack stat. Actually, okay, never mind. I'm over here saying I go straight up Thunderbolt, but I actually anticipate, I think while I was playing, I was anticipating a catch. So right here, we're going to throw the Fire Punch. I was doing some counters, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just throw a move. And we CMP, which is awesome for us because now, at this point, I'm going to let the ALAKAZAM go down because they're also running a super effective move against us. So gonna let them take it out. We have so much energy on the Lantern, so gonna go ahead and just bring it in. Waiting for the switch clock to go out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and now throw the surf, and this will go ahead and take out the, I believe it's a Lanoon, and they actually shield that. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw another surf. So we got both shields down. Bye bye to Lanoon, and now we're gonna go ahead and they brought in a Charizard, so they messed up right there. They revealed what they have in the back. I am perfectly fine with just leaving the Lantern because our G-Fisk can easily clean up that Charizard. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and swap in. I went ahead and saved some energy there for the Zard. We're able to just take a surf here like a champ. Gonna take this first one, and just gonna go ahead and throw the Earthquake as soon as I get to it. Now they will get to a move, so I will go ahead and shield that next one because I don't think this Earthquake is enough to take it out. Okay, so it was awesome. Let's go. So it wasn't enough to take it out, but I will have to go ahead and shield here. And I think because they're running the Air Slash, I think that was Air Slash. I could be wrong. Maybe that's why they didn't get to move right away. And we're able to take the game. Let's freaking go. Moving on to the next one, we got Lantern against Scrafty. You know, pretty neutral lead for both of us. So gonna go ahead and stay in. And I think for this one, I also work up to the Thunderbolt, and then I go ahead and throw the Surf. Gonna let this first one go. It's just a Power Punch, no problem, all good. Let this go, and yep, just a Power Punch. We're good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just build a little bit more energy. Went over one there, and over the Thunderbolt. Gonna throw the Surf now. And do they shield? They do shield, so that's good for us. I'm gonna go ahead and now work up my way to the Thunderbolt. I think when I was counting, I don't know. I don't think that was going to be a foul play. So still taking up these power up punches. Now it will be able to farm us down, and most likely now because it's double boosted, it's probably going to shield. And okay, no, so it doesn't shield, and because of that, I go ahead and reach out ALAKAZAM, and I'm able to snipe it down in a pretty good amount of health. They're probably surprised. What in the heck is that? So they're bringing the Azu. Gonna go ahead and Shadow Ball. Normally Azumarill is really tanky. I don't remember if they let this go. And they don't let it go. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to reach a move. Sadly, no. As you can see, look how much damage it's doing. I believe I let go. ALAKAZAM in this match has done its job. Just going to let it go down. Going to go ahead. I believe I bring in the Lantern. We're healthy enough to be able to get to a Thunderbolt. And more than likely, they're going to go ahead and swap out right here. Yep, they do swap out. They bring in their Lantern. And at this point, the clock's not going to run out in time, so going to go ahead and throw this Thunderbolt. And I believe I'm 2 shields up, so we're looking really good here. I can get him to Rock Slide range, so I can go ahead and I could even take a move if I really wanted to. I think I might. Okay, and wow. Okay, so they're running Thunder. They're running Thunder. Normally you don't see a Lantern running Thunder, so that was actually pretty surprising to me. So I'm like, maybe they don't got Surf. Or maybe I don't know what they're looking to do. So I go ahead and Rock Slide. And at this point, you know, I'm looking pretty comfortable. And I'm like, you know, even if it's a Surf at this point, we're looking solid. So I'm going to go ahead and just take it. It ends up being the Thunder. And it works up to the Thunder pretty fast. So I've actually found that pretty interesting. So going to go ahead and do an Earthquake. And do they have shields? They don't have any shields left. But I will start shielding up at this point. I don't want to go ahead and lose this match. They're going to throw the Ice Beam, and we could comfortably take that. I'm going to go ahead and just bring in the Lantern. Go bring in the Lantern, and Lantern is going to go ahead and close up this match for us. This Surf should be way more than enough to be able to take it out. Boom. Let's freaking go. And now we go to the last and final match. Lantern against a Mew. Okay, so pretty cool. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am bummed out about the Mew ticket. If you purchase it, it's like $5 US, or maybe different depending on your currency. But in order to get it, so one of the quests, you have to have all 151 Pokemon, you know, the original ones. And there's just one Pokemon that everyone is just not going to be able to get, which is the Kangaskhan. So unless you're able to travel to Australia, more than likely you're not gonna complete the quest. You're not gonna get the shiny Mew. So I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen there? Maybe my wife will be okay with us traveling to Australia, but if it's just for a Pokemon, I doubt it. So right here, gonna do the Surf, and if they don't shield, this is gonna be more than enough to be able to take out the Mew. And nope, they don't shield, so we win switch. And they have a Swallot, which is not something you usually see. I could have probably got to that Thunderbolt, but I was scared that maybe I'm going to get farmed all the way down. So I decided to play it safe and do the surf. And yeah, see, they would have thrown a move anyway. So gonna go ahead and just save my shield. And it's an acid spray, so they revealed their move. Okay, so we're looking good. Gonna bring in the G-Fisk, doing super effective damage with the fast move. And we're like, if they have an acid spray, I mean, what could they possibly have? I mean, they're poison type. What can they have? And they reveal they have an ice beam, but it's not stab, so it's not gonna really do much to us. At this point, I build to the back-to-back rock slide, and I'm thinking maybe this is enough to be able to take it out from this range. And well, they shield, so I don't find out. So I just farm, do one more mud shot, and now I'm gonna go ahead and throw the move, take out the Swallot. Or okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to take it out, but it actually took that like a champ. But at this point, I don't need a shield, so just gonna go ahead and take it out. They reveal that they have a soul in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and rock slide it, and then I believe I'm gonna go ahead and just bring in my Shadow Machamp to clean things up after this. Yup, boom, doing neutral damage, and it just boom, just chunking it. Swallow knocked out of the sky. We take out. I don't even recall the name of that other Pokemon, but we take it out. Easy 5-0. Let's freaking go. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Should Shadow counter ALAKAZAM be considered meta? Let me know in the comments. And again, thanks for watching.